My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And this review will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But this is one of those movies that I really liked as a kid, but as an adult, I love. I just think it holds up incredibly well, and it's so much funnier than I previously recognized. Like, this movie is hilarious. It's filled with really smart and quick jokes, and man, like, whether it's the wife whose husband is kidnapped and they want a box of chocolate, and she has to think about it, that cracks me up. The science teacher is really terrific and cracks me up. And there's just so many great moments in this movie that made me laugh. And then on top of that, you've got yourself a classic story about this golden ticket that if you get it in your chocolate, you get a chance to go to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. And it's a good classic story, but what really makes this movie a classic, what makes it so fantastic, and what makes me fall in love with it, is the directing by Mel Stewart. The dude hasn't really directed much at all, and I just don't know why he didn't make more after this movie, because I think he does a phenomenal job here. This movie is made by a man with a vision, and he elevates each and every moment. I love how weird this chocolate factory is. Like, they've got hands coming out of the walls as coat hangers. They go into this room and there's no door, so they go out to the same door, but now they're someplace else, and the hallway is very small, and I just love all that different stuff. But it's also got lots of nightmare fuel. You know, like, you've got this boat ride, which is just very tripping, and I remember this scene terrified me as a kid. You've also got the Oompa Loompas, and anytime they sing a song, it's just really off-putting, and I totally dug it. And you've also got some kid-friendly body horror. Like, you've got this kid who gets stuck in a tube filled with chocolate. You've got a girl who blows up like a blueberry. You've got this kid who shrinks himself. And it's just kind of psychologically disturbing, but it's still done in a way that's accessible to children. So I really love that. I love just the imagination and wonder on display. This movie's got some incredible production design, and like, the chocolate looks really gross, but at the same time it looks visually pleasing. Like, I would never eat it or touch it or anything, but in context of the movie, it really stands out and it's filled with bright colors. So I love that element of the movie. And yeah, like, I just think directing wise, the look and the feel of the movie and just the nightmare fuel at times is all perfection. And I think the cast also does a really great job. Gene Wilder is incredible. His comedic delivery is pitch perfect. What? No, stop. Hilarious. And he's never too over the top. And I just think he carries this movie incredibly well when he needs to. Peter Ostrom as Charlie, I think, does a very good job. He just comes across like this nice, innocent kid. Jack Albertson plays the character Grandpa Joe very well. And everyone else does a really good job too. Everyone has distinct personalities. Everyone stands out. Whether it's the spoiled rich girl, or Violet who's always chewing gum, or Mike, or Gus, just everyone has a distinct personality. But one of my favorite other performances is David Batley as the science teacher. He's in this movie for maybe 2-3 minutes, but he just steals every second he's on screen with really great comedic timing, and I think he makes the most of his short screen time. So yeah, cast is great, directing's great, story's great. I do got a few issues. I've never liked the musical element of this movie. Like, I do enjoy the off-putting Oompa Loompa song, and I do like Pure Imagination, and I do like Candyman at the start, but almost every other song is very bad. And then another negative of mine is Grandpa Joel's a fucking prick. I really hate him in this movie. Like, he can't walk, he lies in bed all day, and then all of a sudden, he can walk. He's miraculously healed. And I get what the movie's going for. It's like a fairy tale type of feel. Well, he's just overwhelmed with joy that for the first time in 20 years, he can walk again. I just can't buy into that. He just comes across like a lazy prick who's really destroyed his family. And then you get this one scene with him and Charlie later on where they drink the fizz, and he pressures Charlie into doing it even though they should know better, and it kind of retroactively brings down the ending a little bit, because when Willy Wonka's like, "You get nothing, good day," he's like absolutely in the right. These two characters were no different than everyone else. So like, yeah, like I don't know. I feel like having that scene in the movie was a mistake. So, yes, despite some of the songs and Grandpa Joe as a character and the bubble scene, I still love this movie so much. I think it's incredibly well directed by Mel Stewart. I think he has a real vision and he brings it to life perfectly. I think visually it's very strong. The production design is great. It's filled with imagination and wonder, but it's also got some nice nightmare feel to this movie as well. I think the cast all does a really great job. It's hilarious. It's a movie I love so very much, and it's a movie I'm going to go ahead and give Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory an 8 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin, out.